little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Who's this blue blood?
Sid's going
What do you
to
reckon,
find
Mitch?
and
Next?
finish the
A
job.
bigger water cleaner thingy.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse...
Which team?
Coles. They were moving in. A curse breaker managed. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing. I can't help it.
They know the work.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind... But I never...
I'll go and
Thank you. The plan was to intercept the
That should be enough. Ready, go? The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. Be safe. Enough of you out there. Get him! This one! Go for it! Over here! Go for it! Attack! Go for it! Get him! This one! All yours, Torgal! Go for it! Enough! Second! Get him! This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez minded. Let's go. Run like the wind. Be safe.
just about.
Doris sent me to find you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach.
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. I want to help them, Sid.
You made the right...
The goblin...
You have duties to attend to here.
All right. And please, hurry.
I won't let that...
Thank you.
Don't thank me. They're trying to get into the carriage. Over here! Sickle! Over here! Too slow. Go for it! Too slow. Go for it. Over here. Get him. Sick him. Go to him. This one. Sick him. Go for him. This one. Over here. Get him. Sick him. A friend. Why didn't you flee with the others?
Why should we run?
Perhaps. Freedom, safety. But
Sid,
this man risked his life.
Fine.
What we'll do with you...
you can leave the rest to us, Sid.
Thank you.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, what if I just... Or maybe I'll...
Cole and the...
No. What kind of leader? I should have urged greater...
We swore the same oath as you.
It's good to see you...
With all due respect, no one with doubts ever joins our ranks.
We all know how much bravery that...
Cole, I never doubted your... Thank you. I sometimes wonder if I might... But...
You will.
help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? How's it coming along?
Nearly there.
Oh, what a lovely fragrance.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
I hope you didn't have too much.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes.
You'll do for...
Thank you. I'm sorry. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One, ill-conceived, and even success means I became a physicker to help people, not to kill them.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. They toil in the shadows. And yet we never won for volunteers.
Conviction?
They're willing to fight. I know your work isn't easy.
It's natural for a patient to feel. Thank you for helping me remember that.
I'm fine, Clive, really.
All right, Uncle.
We shall. I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Yeah!
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
So, Lord.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
It's the outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
You...
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a
touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil. But how will we find?
And that she was worked. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. I'll wager this, Rosina.
That would certainly help to narrow...
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. Bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travellers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our...
Well, we're best known for our baths.
Thank you. Oh,
No.
well...
What do you want?
I won't keep you long. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
Never heard of her.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest...
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Well, the owner's only a young sprig.
The Briar's Kiss you...
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to...
Can I help you?
Yes, a long-standing
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Try the baths.
Thank... Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Sweet incense! What wax candles?
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I...
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your...
Don't play the fool. Stick your...
This one. This one. Attack. Over here. Go, Tor! This one. Get him! Over here! This one. Done. Go, Tor!
Who are you working for? Him or her?
He wanted us... Though one could hardly call...
Lord Ferda? Look what the cat dragged.
You're skilled with a blade. A fitting tap.
You know who I am. So what now?
That isn't my... Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina.
Yes. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs.
The finest fab.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a...
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. Sorry. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of meat.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Sid.
Do you have a moment?
Depends.
Just a question.
Well, we're a stone's throw. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about.
Is that so? Excuse me.
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumor.
Damn thief. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to us common folk have hardly... And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either.
Master Lubor has high expectations of you.
Juiciest
bread.
meat.
Warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, Salt? Oh, then be off.
You...
Don't be stupid. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. No, just...
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Finest fabrics!
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you. What do you want?
I'm looking for my
The gentleman who was with...
Thank you.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty fine.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands.
One of the many treasures in my...
All right, but not here.
What are you doing? Care to explain?
Bait, my boy. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course, but my uncharacteristic. They took me aside and said they could...
So the pub.
I thought they'd asked for a small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough.
That the supply of crystals has dried. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private... I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for...
I'll wager you're...
We'll meet with them then and put an end to the trouble.
Ha! It just goes to show one should never underestimate a... I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Why is the tavern shut?
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord.
All the silver and stone...
You brought the whole 500...
That was the price we agreed upon.
Of course.
Not bad. But what of security? If I were to be stopped...
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the... You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to...
Royalists, eh? What brings you here? Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so... And now that these crystals are officially proper...
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would... My lord!
Double-crossing dogs! Kill them! Kill them both!
Sick of them! It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up. Get him! Get him! Get him! It's over. Well, how'd you like my performance, huh?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. Such a shame you didn't have more.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle. I hardly expected one so venerable.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock. Well,
indeed it. The people of Dalamil had scarcely... Until you two came... Well, we'd better get these crystals back. It occurs to me that
Clive.
Well, Clive. To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the gods, and those left behind have been...
Thank you. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh.
And my name is not Greybeard.
No. Thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
Here. Any friend of mine.
Thank you.
And please, tell them that Rosina Dall...
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Come on, Uncle.
You wish to talk? I'm honored. You and I? What? Alas. Still, ours is a blessed corn. At least they did. So, how very fitting. Of course, there's simply no other way. Best of luck.
I've never even forged a butter knife.
I wouldn't put it...
Oh, sorry. I'm Sava, soon to be former. People are buying up. He wants me to make a carving knife.
I'm afraid...
Never mind.
I could give... I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been. So...
Good question. If I'm honest. And then there's this little riddle to keep...
The way I see it, we need information.
You're right. Now, there's plenty of folk in Dalamit. There's the butcher. Of course, they're bound to have an opinion or two. All right. I'll talk to every cook.
All right.
Let's hope there's some...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Oh, yes, they're quite sought after. Lord Cook.
Welcome, sir.
A question. I need to know what makes a...
You a blacksmith?
Something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my...
So a knife that stays...
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil.
Are you all right?
The baths are... On second thought,
That depends on...
I'd have you save my business. The baths. I've no doubt that my woes step... But I can't... I'm bound to the...
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the market by these baths. My life...
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Ah! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
We can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah, but what...
What is it?
Sorry.
Hunter?
I have a question.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be
Thank you.
All business, eh?
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Plates and pots! Bowls and...
Needed to a silken soft sniff, good sir.
My carpets have pride of place.
So, you learn anything?
Only that a...
All the cook said was that too heavy and they...
So we're no better off than... Perhaps, Lubor? That can't be... No.
No doubt you're right. I have to...
Agreed.
Right. Trouble is, meaning some...
Is there no one else you can...
The other, a merchant. A favourite of Fort... I bet she...
Faster!
So,
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
Friends of friends.
Any luck?
What I asked? If you're looking to make a knife they're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation, but adamant
And unique to Ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed.
What are you getting?
You said that that he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife.
If it's cheap metal. Folk first settled Dalamil to get it in hand. If you...
Bloody hell, I don't suppose...
It's hardly my speciality.
Looks like I've got some learning, Clive.
The limestone, besides.
You'll have no trouble finding...
Then I suppose...
Right you are. So, do you crush it up, or just...
Well, this is no good.
Is it true what I mean? The men of the rock were carting off our crystals for themselves?
It would certainly explain why we haven't been getting our fair share of late.
The finest...
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Hanging lanterns.
Good day, my lord. My thanks. Go with Gilbert.
We should get going soon.
Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines. I've lost one sit...
I don't plan on dying.
Well...
Come on.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
What the hell are those things?
Thanks, girl.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Get him!
Out of the frying pan. This one. Over here. You're finished. Attack. All yours, Torgal. Go, Torgal. This one. Go, Torgal. Get him! Sick him! This one! That's cooled things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
It would certainly explain why we have...
What is it now? Don't be a stranger.
I wasn't sure how, but I hoped...
You in that merchant boat now. A knife.
It's a fine...
That sounds like my cue.
I'm sorry for...
Let's take a look. First things first, Savard. What did... It's sharp, and it's... You might not think it just to hold it for a moment. It looks like someone... The limestone was a step...
And I was so...
I don't know who you found it. Next question. How much do you think...
Well, I would say...
And... The butcher? The hunter? Dalamilla's home to Rule number 1.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is... I'd say you're worth keep. Starting tomorrow, you'll have...
I will. What would you...
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, for the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman...
There goes a master.
It looks like
I couldn't have done it so much for the spirit, meaning...
You've passed your...
And when I do...
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs... Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest...
There he is.
Oh,
The
shit.
man who... I was hoping the baths grow more bearable...
I'm glad to...
Now.
Not what I...
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I... But... Right. It's high...
The, scrubbing is almost finished.
Sweet incense! What candle?
Well, we can make our way back to...
Good day, my lord. An excellent choice. My thanks. Go with Gilbert.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Good girl.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now.
Thanks, girl.
Broken down, you say? From the weight of its load?
Yeah, aye. The guards are furious about it. You do well to steer clear.
Well, if it's blocking the road, it's a wasted journey anyway.
Let's go.
Faster!
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
got a rat done to me. Out of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Did the Royalists bring them from Ash?